KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
Yep.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening?
Are we doing it now?
Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew.
You hear that, everybody? All right. And welcome
to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Chris Harvey and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Sorry about that, announcer Megan. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. I'm Paul, that's Drew. This is the show where we talk about things from last week, and we'll talk about things from next week as well. How about that? You can join that experiment by giving us a call or a text, 913-735-0060. That number again, 913-735-0060. We dare you. We broadcast every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You know that because you're probably listening to us right now. You are either listening live streaming at kctk.radio12345.com, but probably you're listening to the Listen to My Radio app on your phone. Okay? You got it at the Apple Store. You know what else you can get there? Is that you can listen to this podcast as a podcast when you search for it on iTunes, Podbean, Google Play, all that stuff. And then later you can watch us on YouTube. We are all over the place. We are the official Paulcast. So welcome, I'm Paul, and that's Drew. Welcome, Drew.
What's going on? The Droosh is here, a.k.a. Princess Consuela, a.k.a. Kitten. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Meow.
I never know what you're talking about. ever. And, of course, back in studio, he's been on the program even when he's been gone, but Jack, all up in your face, is here. Hi, Jack.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Glad you're back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah. Was it the dinner, or what made you finally come back? Because I know you're not a quitter.
Oh, no. I'm not a quitter. I happen to get these crazy events that happen that they conflict with my time when it comes to podcast time, and I have to choose one over the other. And you see, I know that I'm always welcome here at the podcast, so it's okay to give it up for a week and just come back, because you guys will always just take me back until you don't.
This has gone from weak to super weak. Things cannot get any more weak for me.
So anyway, we're glad you're back.
Well, I am really glad to see you, and I hope to hear about your escapades sleeping out in front of the Best Buy.
Yeah, I will. We'll talk about that.
Concrete rolled up in a ball.
Let's just dive right into that. Last week, Jack was not here.
Yes.
It was maybe the funniest program we had, but Jack was not here. But we called you because you were spending the night.
What?
I don't quite understand. Please tell us a little bit about what you were doing.
Nintendo. Little backstory. Last year, Nintendo re-released one of their old classic consoles because they were like king of video games back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the console itself last year was in such limited supply that whenever they were all sold out, they were selling for like $200 online. They went from $50 to $200 online. So if you got one, you made profit instantly. And so now this year they released the Super Nintendo Classic, which is another one. And I'm just sitting there thinking, well, I don't want to miss out on this chance because not only it's just a cool thing to have, but if I want to sell it, I can make some money.
Yeah.
So I stood out, and since I knew that it would be such a limited supply, thank you for that. I stood outside of the local retailer, and I bought one.
Bought two.
The fans do not like that. So are you going to sell the other one or what?
I'm thinking about selling the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally sold it on eBay today. We'll talk about that later if you want to.
Accidentally?
How do you
Are you going to make some money?
sell something on eBay?
Well, I was on eBay today on my phone, and I was like, well, how do you even create a listing? So I was doing that, and I was putting it all in my phone, and then I thought I canceled it, but I put it on there, and somebody bought it, and the money went to my PayPal, and I'm sitting there freaking out. I'm just like, oh my God, I should have told my dad I was doing this because I don't know what to do. So I refunded the whole entire thing. I was like, sorry, dude, I'm out of stock, and I gave the guy back his money.
Will Robinson,
Because I didn't know what to do. So now I gotta wait till next week because you can't put the same listing of the same item more than once in a week.
Oh,
So
wow.
Well,
I have
Jack,
to wait till next week
you know
sell it
how
on
to
eBay.
derail a show. That was
Yeah.
maybe. Well, we're glad you're back.
Thanks.
I need to apologize to everybody, especially to loyal listener Lindsay, who tried to go on our YouTube at one point, and I didn't have the sound up on the video.
Yeah.
So it was a beautiful video, I think, of you and I talking.
I know. Anytime I'm in some kind of video, it's beautiful. So that
right,
makes sense.
right.
That makes sense.
Well, you are known as the kitten.
Yeah, I'm known as the Kitten Droosh Nation. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
It's so I apologize, Lindsay, thanks for listening. I got it all together now, and I apologize for that.
If you're listening out there, Linz, go to bed.
You forgot about me and everything like that.
Oh, hold on. I want to talk to you, Kermit.
Yeah?
You have made me think that you are the Kermit the Frog, and you, sir, are a liar.
Nobody likes Kermit because Kermit's too loud or something like that.
So explain to me, dog.
Yeah.
Explain it.
I'm not Kermit the Frog or nothing like that. I'm just Kermit, the person that calls in and everything like that with a stupid voice to help with Mr. Paul's psycho crazy mind he has and everything.
You better not be boozing tonight, I swear.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a little drink here once in a while.
That's fine. That's fine, Kermit.
That's fair.
Kermit likes to pipe in, and he's discouraged, I think, because everyone hates Kermit. No one knows what he is. They thought he was a frog, but he's not a frog.
He's not a frog.
He's too loud. He drinks a lot.
What is he? Is he a boy or is he a girl?
Don't you never mind what I am.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe you not assume his gender, okay? Why don't you not assume what he is?
I don't believe I was assuming. I was asking.
He can
You
be
know
a
what?
mean-
Don't ask.
He can
Maybe
be a
it's
mean
none of your
drunk, too.
business.
You sure can be a mean drunk.
Can. Sounds abusive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jack, and everything like that.
See? That's all he has to say.
What, see, this is an abusive drunk.
It's really
Sounds
terrible.
like it.
But no one cares. No one cares about Kermit. No one cares about you being gone.
Sorry.
The only thing people listen to this program for is the news of the Droosh, or from the Droosh, or by the Droosh.
You know what? It's just from the Droosh. Droosh Nation.
Hit-
So
hit-
let's hear it.
Let's hear what you guys say
All
this
right.
week, Drew.
I'm outraged.
Oh, no. Shocked
Okay.
and outraged.
I am shocked and outraged.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
All right, cool. So Netflix is raising its prices for U.S. subscribers from $11.99 to $13.99. Now here's my problem.
Okay.
I'm grandfathered in. I started it right before whenever it first came out. I should get some kind of special treatment. I feel like this is crap.
Are they raising it for you?
Yeah, they're gonna have to raise it.
Wait, did you get it whenever they first started doing streaming?
Yeah.
Or
When they first started doing streaming,
See-
you either
see,
had to
okay,
choose
obviously,
between DVDs
obviously,
or streaming.
Obviously, you're not grandfathered in because a real grandfather person would have gotten it while they were DVDs.
But you know the thing about Netflix? I don't know anyone that doesn't share their Netflix sign on with like 18 different people.
I mean, I only do it for 2, but
I own my Netflix, and everyone, my sister and my mother both use it.
Yeah. So that's what's going on. And
I actually have a friend at high
$13.
school that uses mine too. Sorry.
I mean, it's not that much, but it just pisses me off.
Well, here's the thing that I ran into, Walt, is that like, so I have cable.
Yeah, I don't have cable.
So I got HBO because I like the Larry David show.
Yeah.
So I love the DVR, everything you get with cable.
Yeah.
Well, then I gotta have Amazon, right?
Right.
You got Amazon Prime, and helps you with free shipping on things. Plus, you get all the different programs there.
And
Yeah,
you get
which I've
access
just started
to the
doing.
Tick.
Right.
You get
Yeah, I've
access
just
to the show
started
The
doing it.
Tick.
I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
the Tick.
and then you got to get Netflix because they have all the Marvel
Yeah.
shows and all
Movies.
the. You know, I don't even remember a good movie I've seen on there. They have good stand-up specials. They have all kinds of stuff.
They got Pulp Fiction.
Okay, and then you want to catch up on Rick and Morty, and guess what?
You gotta get Hulu.
You gotta get the Hulu.
Yeah. I got Hulu too.
See, maybe I do a Netflix Hulu switch. You know,
Maybe.
save us some money.
That
Be like
sounds
everybody
fun.
else because
But you know what the resolution to all that is?
what?
This guy have hacked Fire Stick.
Well,
Hacking's illegal.
yeah, but
I honestly, hacking's used in the wrong context there.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
not hacking. It's just fiddling with it a little
But-
bit.
what if you do have one, then you don't have those?
Buy one and then pay your local nerd to do
Okay.
it for you.
All
Or
right.
you watch YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Or look
I'm a
up-
nerd.
Yeah,
Or
we
look
know.
it up on YouTube.
So-
Thank you, Kermit.
So that's where they get you. So
Yeah.
it made me think of all the different outlets you have, all the different expenses, and then just it's only been 10 years since we've had smartphones.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. I mean, do you know anyone doesn't have a smartphone?
Poppy.
Yes. Your grandfather does not have a smartphone.
He does not.
And with all those prices, it's almost costs as much as cable.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it's
will
getting-
say,
That's right.
it's better than having cable because we don't have to pay that much, and we don't have cable in my house.
Uh-huh.
But also, I get why they're doing it. I understand that.
right.
I mean, they have a lot of competitors right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably hard to keep up with streaming. But I get that.
But you know what is frustrating when you see Netflix and they have so many different cool shows on there, but they paid Seinfeld, Chris Rock, all these people a tremendous amount of money for stand up.
Yeah.
So it's like, why don't you save me $50 a year and not pay these guys so much?
I
You know,
agree. Yeah.
but they built themselves up. I mean, what was the House of Cards, Orange is
Well, they're
is
trying
the
to
Black.
also, from what I read in this article, they're also trying to find the show that is like their Game of Thrones. They're trying to find one. And I think
that
maybe
why
the
it's-
only one I could think of right now, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that fits up to that standard is probably Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Stranger
popular
Things is
one.
really good.
Orange is the New Black was very popular. So was
Yeah,
House of
I get
Cards,
that,
but not as popular.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's like their Oz.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what's as popular as Now I've been
Game of
told
Thrones.
that people that like Game of Thrones are stupid, but I don't believe.
Yeah,
that.
but those
I just-
people also like Tom Cruise, so they're
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
Damn. See, I don't like.
Nailed
I
it, Drew Station.
I reject both sides of the spectrum, so I leave a healthy middle.
Oh, that's
Neither
good
a
for you.
Tom
Way to
Cruise
sit on a
fan
fence.
or a Game of Thrones fan.
Way to
but
sit on a fence.
you also you Jack you use YouTube a lot. You watch YouTube,
I do.
and I think that you're really stupid for watching
Thank you.
TV on the computer. But
I
that's
do not
that's
watch
where
TV
we're
on the
going.
computer.
That's where we're going.
Actually, the YouTube or Google has now started a new service called YouTube TV, I believe.
Uh-huh.
And you
How much
get-
is that?
I do not know the price, but I know that it's all live, basically just regular cable live channels. It's the it's the competitor to AT&T now.
I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen Rick and Morty on it, but they somehow shrink it down in the screen, and they kind of speed it up. And it's noticeable. Scenes go quicker. Anywho, but that's my little soapbox.
Let's see here. I'm getting a text from our friend Keith. He says he's in a loop. I got to check and see if we are broadcasting live. This, I typically don't like to do this while we're on the air, but the people listen. They're part of the program, right?
Yeah, that's right. Keith is our number one fan.
Yeah, and
we
he
were-
doesn't
I
hear
love
this
Keith.
right now. But let's see if we're on a loop or not, and if so, figure out what we need to do on this real quick. But
Do you want to go to commercial break?
no, we're gonna do this because it's a very interactive program we have.
But I do think that is outrageous that Netflix.
Yes, there's racism everywhere. And also, these are our supreme overlords from Asia to make sure that we have to do as they say.
That's like
Americans, we're wrinkled.
that is like a program from not even right now. Can you believe that?
Yeah, because I haven't said anything to Asian overlords yet.
That's hilarious.
That sounds like a last week type of thing.
Yeah,
It was.
It could very well be a last week thing, but we'll fix it. We'll fix it here real quick. And those of you who are on the listen to us on the podcast, you get to participate a little bit with this. One thing is, why don't we do a little math here? How much does it cost to have everything?
Okay, so
We'll do
I
it.
spent
I'll do
about $11.99 on Hulu. I spent apparently now $13.99 on Netflix.
Well, let me pull up my calculator.
Yeah.
My calculator, because I have a smartphone.
Okay.
Smartphone calculator.
Will you just do it?
Okay.
I don't need to know what your smartphone.
$13.99 for
It's gonna be for Netflix. Let's
13
just go ahead and add that on now.
$13.99.
And then $11.99.
$11.99
for Hulu. And
$11.99.
what do I pay for Stars?
Oh, you have Stars too. Now, what program is good on Stars?
So it's just movies.
American Gods. It's
American
a TV show.
Gods.
American Gods.
Okay.
How
I
much
only
is
watched it
Stars?
for that. I'm getting ready to cancel.
How much is Stars?
I think it's like $8.99.
$8.99.
$8.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
HBO.
HBO is Cody. He has that.
How much does he pay for that? Let's just.
I don't know how much he pays for that.
Oh, okay.
Does he have HBO?
He has HBO now.
HBO to go.
Yeah. And then he also has Showtime.
And we're back.
That's free, because he uses his dad's stuff.
Okay. So right now you're looking at about $69.64 for content monthly. So that's pretty close to like the basic cable setup, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't that interesting? But here's the thing with basic cable: you do not get Hulu, you do not get Netflix, and you do not get Amazon.
We did have Sling TV.
Because Sling, you can do live programs, right?
Yeah, you can do that. That's why I was also watching Rick and Morty on. So,
but you can also get antennas and get free channels.
We do, and it sucks because you get
terrible.
about 10 channels, and sometimes the content doesn't even go through it. It freezes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even kidding. It gets very annoying. That's why we watch football on that. So.
Well, just speaking of Rick and Morty, they had the season finale. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I have to wait.
You got to catch up because I read the article, and it wasn't even one of the news stories I was talking about tonight, but it's the #1 comedy on television.
It should be. It's amazing.
It's like the after hour. It's the after hour on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, and it's still beating every other comedy.
Yeah.
But I think that's a little skewed because it's this time of the year.
Yeah.
You know, like Big Bang is probably bigger now, but but it was in the time. So it's
I think Dan Harmon's a comic genius, the guy that writes it.
Is that as well the voice actor?
Yeah, he's the one that does Rick. I think he also does Morty too.
Yeah, he does them
no,
both.
Dan Harmon doesn't. The other guy does both.
No, I thought that he did Rick.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
I could have swore I thought Dan Harmon did Rick.
No, well, he doesn't.
I know whoever does Rick and Morty is the same person.
Oh, it
right,
is?
it's the other creator.
Okay.
It's the other creator. So, yeah, so check out Rick and Morty. I think we're good. I hope everyone's listening out there. We are broadcasting live right now, and we're having a great time so far.
You know what? Let's have another shot of vodka. Let's get a little loose in here, guys.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but we'll. You know what we should do? We'll take a break now.
Okay.
And we'll be back with all kinds of like fun stuff and everything like that. Oh wait, that's what Kermit says, right? We'll have some fun stuff and other stuff that isn't as fun. Okay.
Justin Roiland.
What's his name?
Justin Roiland.
Okay. Justin Roiland.
Plays both Rick Sanchez and Morty Smith.
Hey. Okay. Hey. You speak in the mic and talk. Anyway, we'll be back with more week review on KCK. Hey everybody, it's time to talk about Rosie's Supermart. Right there on 24 Highway, they have some fantastic deals. I can't wait to tell you about them. Fish nugget basket for only $5.99. A large Nancy Pelosi carry-out pizza for $3.99. Those Kansas kumquats that you like.
Oh, I love those.
89 cents per pound.
What?
Shredded lettuce, one bag for 99 cents. Ooh. You can get yourself a Click Energy Foods substitute bars, 14 for $6.55. Plus, for you, Jack, Magic the Gathering board games, 2 for $40.95. Plus, Baywatch the movie on Blu-ray, $8.79. An official Wilson Outdoor Volleyball, $30.06. And for all the handyman in your life, Porter Cable Amp drywall sander with a 13-foot hose, $385. Beer for $7.9. It just says beer. for $7.79. Okay. Anyway, Honeywell Classic Entry Doorknob and Deadbolt Set, 17-pack, $135. The V-Bang Lemon Drop Sports Drink, 7 for $17.50. Nescafe 3-in-1 Instant Coffee Sticks for only $9.90. Lay's Pantyhose, a dozen eggs for $13.99. Trouble by Milton Bradley, $3.97. Aquanet Hairspray, $2.97 per can. Molly Midwise Frey Hip Denim Hot Pants, size 2X. Wow. $4.97. Gary's Ginger Flavored Soda Drink, 11 for $6.13. Gee, your hair smells terrific. Shampoo, $5.78 per gallon, limit 19 gallons. And an adorable troll doll, red, black, and orange, 3 for only $47.89. You can get it all and more at Rosie's. You really can, everybody. You really can. You really can. There you go.
Every day, the Facebook is making it easier for people to live, cleanse, work, and play.
Hey, Alan. Ready to go kayaking? I'm just finishing up here connecting with my friends.
Communicating with your friends on your computer?
Yeah, I just got the Facebook.
Sounds fun. Listen, I can't go kayaking.
What?
I've got to send something for my mom's birthday. It's tomorrow. And call a coworker to see if she'd like to grab a drink.
Well, hey, we can take care of that before we go. It's easy with the Facebook.
The Facebook can do all that?
How about just clicking on your mom's profile and saying happy birthday? It's the same thing as sending her a package.
Call now for the Facebook, a new way to use your computer to communicate, boost, have fun, and get instant news and information.
The comment has been posted.
How long have you had this?
About a week. And it's so easy. All you do is point and click.
But how does it work?
All you need is a computer, a regular phone line, and they give you 10 free hours to check it out.
Call now for your free The Facebook Startup Kit and get free software delivered directly to your home.
Simply ship a few photographs to the Facebook, they'll cover the postage, and an operator will set up your profile.
That seems really easy.
Now, let's look up your coworker. What do you want to know? What her favorite movies are, what college she went to, her faith, her relationship status.
You can find all that out with the Facebook?
Yeah. You can read her thoughts about the weekend before you see her on Monday. Make your friendship official with a friend request. You can even send her an event e-invitation to get a drink.
Call now and get instant access to the worlds of friends, games, hairs, and entertainment.
Here come the .jpegs. I just saved you a trip to the beach.
All right, welcome back to KCTK's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack, all up in your face. And that was fun. We learned about the Facebook again. They're a new sponsor. We hope they're coming on pretty strong. And thanks for joining us. Hopefully our listener is listening to us now. Maybe everything got together.
Hopefully so.
I don't know.
It's okay.
The good news is you get to listen to this as a podcast over and over and over.
You'll be able
again.
to download it, so whoever isn't listening right now, just wait until the end of the night.
But guess what? They are listening to it right now.
Oh.
Because when they hear this, it's right now to them.
No.
Isn't that cool?
That's crazy.
So, I wanted to give an update real quick. We do something here where we review commercials, and the first one we did was the Chili's commercial. And I won't even waste the time to play it again, but it was where it was Slow Ride, and they're all hippies, and it's 1975.
Yeah, we're gonna get some ribs.
Yeah, and have
Slow
a burger.
Ride.
Well, we basically pulled that apart like crazy, and I'll just turn you down. That's what I'll do. And so we pulled it apart. We showed how stupid it was, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's some news. Chili's famous jingle, "I want my baby back, baby back, baby back," is back. The casual dining chain announced on Monday that it is reintroducing a revamping version of the jingle to promote its new menu. In mid-September, Chili's cut 40% of its menu.
Good. Yeah, now it's easy to pick something to eat.
And then they say this: "We admit that as a brand, we lost our way a bit and needed to take a step back to successfully move forward, which for us include going back to our roots, revisiting our iconic jingle that once was on everyone's lips." Yay! Yay! Hell yeah! So basically, what that means is they heard our criticism. It's not in this news story, but I saw another news story. They fired their advertising agency that they had for 15 years and went to a new one. And the new one, they're so smart. You know what they did?
What?
Why don't we do that Chili's Baby Back song?
Let's piggyback on another idea.
I'm telling you, we need to maybe come up with some ads because it seems
I could
pretty
easily
damn
come up with
easy
some
to
ads.
do. Yeah. So sorry about that, Chili's. That's kind of the way it goes when you are being reviewed by the week review and you don't cut mustard. You're going down.
Here's the deal, people.
Going
if you get
down.
offended out there, you just need to realize, stone up.
Put the
okay?
big boy
We do
pants.
not pull our punches here. Everybody's equal.
Put
That's
the big,
right.
put the
That's
big
right.
boy pants on.
Thank you.
Put, put your belt on. Don't sag.
But
God,
it is now the
40 years old.
Is the 5th as we're recording this, but a lot of people don't understand that it's not October, it's Ink-tober.
Whoa.
Yeah, Ink-tober.
Yeah.
And I'm excited that the person who created Ink-tober is actually in studio. We're gonna ask him about Ink-tober.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. And
You know, it wasn't Kermit, but it was our own Drew started Ink-tober.
Well, I
And
can't
so-
take complete credit for it.
So I don't even know if you knew I was going to talk about this, but
I didn't.
I got to know about Ink-tober. Tell us
Okay,
all
so
about it.
I had a friend come up to me at work. He's a fellow artist friend. He came up to me and he said that there's this thing that artists do called Ink-tober. So the rules
see,
are.
I thought you made it up.
No, I wish I had, but
I'm going to tell people you did.
that's okay. I'm going to take credit for it. So, so the whole deal is for 31 days of the month, you have to put out a drawing that is strictly drawn with ink only, no pencil or anything else.
Okay.
Now that doesn't mean you can't trace over it with ink. Okay, let's all just
Yeah,
get real here.
yeah. I mean,
let's
it
get
looks
real
like a
here.
two.
Yeah, let's not get too
nuts
into
on
it.
this.
So anyway, I so far have done 5. My 5th one will be on tonight, and the word.
And you're posting on your Facebook page, right?
Yes, I'm posting on my Facebook page. Actually, it's number 4. It's not number 5.
I was gonna say we're on day 5 already. And you've already made 5 of
I
October. Day 5 of October.
I think I missed day 1 because that was I didn't know anything
Are
about
you gonna
it.
make
It was
one?
a
Are you gonna
Sunday.
make one every day?
Yeah, every day.
Okay.
So what have you done so far? Maybe I can.
Okay, so I forgot what the word I picked. So my friend also came up with an idea of like a challenge, and he decided we're going to challenge each other. So he made up a list of words, which is right now in my car, and I forgot to bring it in, but I honestly didn't think we were going to talk about this. And he picked out 31 words, and you pick the word, and whatever the meaning is, then you draw that and like get some inspiration from it. So this last one that I did. Let's look over here.
Well, let's take a look at.
Let's take a look at it.
all of
Let's
them.
take a look
I
at
mean-
one of them.
I mean, this isn't. This is an audio program for most people.
Absolutely.
You can't even see it on the YouTube, but okay. Okay, was that the first one?
No, that's not the first one.
Okay,
Keep
the
go-
first one.
Keep going.
How would you describe that, Jack?
That makes me think of the
Oh wait, here.
This is the first one. Okay, so that's a kabuki mask.
Jack,
And-
describe it to our listener.
It looks like a hairless gorilla that looks really mad and is really up close to the face.
Okay, so the deal is it's an old man kabuki mask.
Okay.
Yes, I can see it being like but at the same time, the paper is about this big, or like this big in my hand, and I filled up I just did a zoom in of his face. So yeah, I can see that.
So, okay.
Yeah.
So kabuki mask.
A kabuki mask.
Okay. That was day number
What-
1. Day number. Well, that's the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Day number 2.
Okay,
Jack.
so
That okay. Obviously that looks like
Anyway, we're not really broadcasting.
oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. But there's a story of this kid who like falls asleep and then he ends up in like a land full of a bunch of monsters.
Oh, where the wild things are.
Where the Wild Things Are. That looks like a Where the Wild Things Are monster flicking a light bulb.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's a word underneath it, so once you look at the word,
What is the word?
the bird is the word. Oh, here it is. The word is Luciferius, and it's a bringer of light. So, fun little fact for you.
Wait a minute. What's Luciferius? Is that a character or a?
No, Luciferius is an actual word.
So are you taking this
and that
word?
means
Bringer of light.
like Lucifer.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where that originates from.
Are you taking the word, putting it into Google, looking at images, and getting inspiration that way?
No, I have a little bit. There's some that do require that. There was one in particular. It's called I can't for the life of me I can't remember what it's called, but it has to do with Buddhism. It's a Buddhist prayer of enlightenment, and I had to look that up because I was like, I don't even know what I would do for that one. And then the next one.
So where are you getting the words from?
My friend made them. He didn't make them. He looked them up in a random word generator on Google.
Oh, okay.
And then he just wrote them down and gave me a piece of paper.
Now, who are they an artist too? Or are they? Doing
Yeah,
the same
he's
thing?
a fellow artist. He's also a musician. This next one is probably my favorite one I've done. It's
The word
cataphysical.
is cataphysical. Jack, please describe it.
It looks like a football with 4 legs.
That's fair. Okay, so cataphysical means that's actually that you're not the first one that said that. Okay, so the word cataphysical means unnatural. So the whole deal was I took a Lovecraftian kind of idea with it, and yes, I added it, make it look like a little bit of a football. That was on purpose.
Oh, so the football thing was on purpose.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that brings us to now, and you have it in front of
This
us.
next one, the word I cannot remember what it's called, but it means the evil eye. So,
Jack, you want to try to describe that?
It is okay. It's the letter I. Okay, though it's all dressed up like an evil kingpin with a bloody baseball bat.
It's letters that
okay,
are person.
Yeah, I'll let you take it away.
Letters
even though you asked
that
me to
look
do it.
like
Thank you.
people, since you did it wrong. Not very well.
Let me rephrase this. It is a letter I that's dressed up in a nice suit with a bloody baseball bat, and he is beating the crap out of every letter before him.
correct.
Yeah, it's
So
very
if you
nice.
would have let me finish, that's what I would have said.
Here, let's make sure we get it on the for our YouTube. Hold it up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Wait, I can get rid of this thing. So, right there is moved over just a bit that way. Yeah, up. Okay, yeah, right there. That's it, and that's perfect. That's the evil eye who beat up all the others. Now, let me ask you this: Where's J through Z? Aren't they going to be coming?
I didn't feel like putting them in because
I'm
they're
just
not important.
I'm just being one
No,
of
I
those
hear you.
art geeks.
I will say this: the big reason why I thought about doing this and putting it up on the internet is I just want to be discovered, and also maybe someone would like to buy a print.
Well, not only that, you're practicing your
craft.
Your craft.
Correct.
I mean, I can totally relate with wanting to do something a little artistic that no one looks at or no one listens to, and you do it anyway, even though you're not broadcasting live, but you do it anyway because it's a lot of fun. And so, yeah, that's awesome. So we'll check in with you next week too.
Yeah,
with
I'll bring you
Ink-tober.
another one. Yeah.
Yeah. You made me. I wonder what I did with it. I wonder
need
if I
to
have
make
it in the
a- I
other
need to
room.
get it. I'll get it printed on a poster board, and we're gonna put it right behind you.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So that was Ink-tober. Now, I don't know if you saw this. You went to the Chiefs game, right?
I did. I
did. Was it a good time?
At first, no. I didn't want to go. I'll be
Mhm.
honest. I was not in the mood to deal with people, and I have a hatred for people. So
Yeah, but the Chiefs kick butt and everything.
well, once the game started, I got out of my little pissy mood. So
Well, this is a very sensitive story we're talking about, and so just beware, gentlemen.
Oh.
So the Redskins' Terrell Pryor says that fans in Arrowhead Stadium were yelling at him and called him the N-word.
What?
And so from there, he started flipping the bird and everything at them, and so he kind of got himself in a little trouble.
Oh, wow.
At first, he did that. He was cursing and giving the middle finger to Kansas City Chiefs fans following the team's game earlier this week. But he also said his behavior was responsible to being called the N-word in that instance and several others that night. So he apologizes for acting that way, but also he said if you keep getting called the name, you're going to act up. Now, it's hard to really determine if this happened or not. I don't know if this happened.
For some reason, it's kind of surprising to me.
Were you talking to the
because-
microphone?
For some reason, it's kind of surprising to me because
Thanks.
I've always heard that, apparently Kansas City fans are usually super nice
Mhm.
because at the Royal Stadium, there's like the guy that during the World Series he wore that Florida, he wore all the orange in the King seats. And that guy, he goes to all sorts of games, and he says Kansas City fans are awesome.
Yeah.
They're always super nice. So it kind of shocks me to hear something like that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's not telling the truth, but there's a local actress named Tara, and she put this video on Facebook, and hopefully you can hear it good. But what you're going to see here is this guy says the N-word, and the crowd turns on him. I don't know if you can see. It's.
Hey, watch the N-word.
Did you hear that?
Hey, watch the N-word.
Watch the N-word.
So they're all yelling at him. He's yelling at. He's drunk, obviously. He's yelling at people. He's trying to fight with people. African American guys yelling at him.
Oh man.
So you can see kind of the ruckus here that happened with this guy mouthing off.
And he's yelling at his girlfriend, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not his girlfriend. It's his friend. Okay, well,
And look,
here's the
this
deal.
is his friend. Look what he does to his friend.
Yeah,
Pushes
oh my
his friend.
God. That would not happen with my friends. I'd knock them the hell out. I don't give a shit.
So I almost feel like that the fans police themselves a little bit. That was just an episode. And we know who it is, too. The guy has a jersey on. It says Smith, so it must be
a Chiefs fan.
Smith, right?
Yeah.
Must be Alex Smith.
Right,
Yeah.
that's who it must be.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say, if this did happen, absolutely he's in the right for acting the way he
Yes,
did. I
yes.
absolutely agree with him.
Uh-huh.
He should.
Mhm.
Nobody should talk like that.
Right.
Now, if it's not true, well, that's a whole different issue.
And not to get into this big issue, but so the guy flips a bird. Everyone just calm down.
Everybody flips a bird. I watched the guy flip a bird while I was sitting in my seat.
But we get these guys, we want them to go out and play football. We want them to be violent. We want them to be fast and rough and tough.
Yeah.
And then we're mad because he flipped the bird
Yeah.
to a bunch of drunks.
Yeah.
Everyone just calm down.
I'm not going to lie to you, man. I don't know what it was that night, but for some reason, the whole atmosphere was palpable. Like, it was like a constipated baby about to explode.
I've
that's a
been to
good
Arrowhead.
analogy.
I've been to Arrowhead like that because you're so excited for the team. It's
Yeah.
a Monday night. You know you're playing. There's big stakes. If they won, they were the only undefeated team.
We are. We still are.
And they didn't really play. I mean, they played up until the last minute where you didn't know if they were going to win. So
Yeah.
that really builds the whole time. And this guy, I don't even know who he is. Terrell. Is he good? Terrell Pryor?
I believe
he probably
so.
is good.
Yeah, I believe so.
He just got caught up in the game. But now the NFL wants to do it. So I would say, Terrell, sorry about that if you heard anything in Kansas City. We're sorry.
I apologize
We're
for
sorry,
Kansas
but,
City.
I
I
mean, but
apologize.
still, and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we have a special guest coming in the studio. Linda?
Yes.
Hi, you want to say a few words?
I'm here to show you guys something darling.
What are you going to show them?
I got a picture of my little grandson, Gambit, today.
Great grandson.
on Snapchat.
You got a picture of Kermit and everything like that?
You see it?
Oh my gosh.
Can you see it?
That's so wonderful.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
How
my.
can you see it? Why not? You're not looking over here.
Well, did you show the camera? Did you show the right here on the camera here?
Dude,
What?
just face the phone this way.
We're on camera.
We're recording.
See how cute this is? It's my great grandson.
Mammy, it's not on the screen.
Here's Mammy's.
This is your
theme,
walkout music.
Theme music.
Oh, does that mean I'm leaving?
I love you, a
You said
bushel and
walkout
a
music.
peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, a
That's our
hug
song,
around the
isn't
neck,
it?
and a barrel
right.
and a heap,
Isn't that just darling?
It really is, darling.
and I'm talking in my sleep.
You know what? It's good. It's good that she comes over here because comes in, welcomes to the studio anytime. It kind of keeps us a little on.
I told her how cute that was.
You should see.
So she sends this to me like I really thought Gambit looked like that.
You should see the terrible things that they say.
When I'm not here?
Mhm.
Oh, I know.
Apparently we're dirty. We were told to censor more.
Well, I have been recording you guys.
Okay, we're gonna ask you a question. We're gonna play Gambit with us. Okay.
You're about to run the gambit.
Okay.
And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Okay. You have to pick one, and only one. NCIS or what other show?
Law and Order.
Or Law and Order.
Oh, NCIS.
Could you speak in the microphone a little bit?
NCIS.
Okay, if you make this choice, that means you can never watch Law and Order again.
Oh, well, that's not true because Law and Order's on TV all the time.
Okay, she doesn't quite understand the game.
Okay.
But that's
Yeah,
good.
I'll
Thanks
take
for
my
playing the
microphone back.
Gambit and showing us the Gambit. You got to pick
No,
one.
no, you're fine.
It's a tough choice.
It's the choice is if you pick one, you don't get the other one back ever again.
Like bologna sandwich or a fried bologna sandwich. You can have it either cold or hot. You can't have it this either way.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
that
which
would have
one do
been a
you
good
pick?
one.
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
or
let's hear that.
NCIS?
That's a better question.
NCIS or Big Bang
Yeah.
Theory?
Oh, I have to watch them both. I can't.
You have to choose one.
You have to choose
It's
one.
the game. You have a gun to your head. Choose.
Okay. We'll
A
do
Daisy
one more.
or Rusty.
No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. One more for you, okay?
That was not okay.
Grandsons. Drew or Jack?
Just no.
Aiden.
Oh, that's a good choice. That's actually a better choice.
Aw, I'm so distraught now.
We can fend for ourselves in the wild.
Okay. I like that she picked that.
Gambit.
That was good.
And here's your
Okay.
host,
So,
Wick Martindale.
so we were having a very okay. So we were having a
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm
Get
just
out.
kidding, baby.
Get out already.
Love
Thank you, love you. So yeah, we were having a racial. We were solving all the racial problems, and then here comes a great grandmother show a picture of a kid.
Well, we had to keep it clean, and I thought we did very well.
What'd you think of the picture of your nephew?
He looked very cute.
Do you like nephews?
Yeah, I love my nephews.
Oh,
I got 3.
Well, I can't relate with you. So,
actually, no. I'm so sorry. I have 4 nephews. I do not have 3. I have 4.
What are the 4?
Maverick, Gambit, Caden, and Kyle.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another kid.
Which is Brooks. Yes, it's Brooks' kid.
I forget there's another kid.
I have 4 nephews and 2 nieces. Well, one doesn't claim me, but the other one does.
She'll claim you one day.
And do you
One
admit,
day.
Do you admit that you have nephews?
Yeah, I tell everybody I got nephews.
Okay.
I also say it like this. Well,
You say you
hi
love your-
guys, I got a bunch of nephews.
Do you say you love your nephews? Because our uncle does not say that.
I do love my nephews, especially Kyle, even though he cries at me every time. See my face makes him cry.
You know my favorite nephew is?
Thanks, Paul. Appreciate it. No, because Keith says I'm running hot on this. Sorry.
Okay, so the other thing I was going to talk about is just, I don't know if you've noticed, it's been a bad week.
Yeah, it has not been a very good week at all.
It rained yesterday.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Monday, okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Monday, I'm listening to the radio. I listen to the radio every morning, NPR News,
I listen to
90.1.
podcasts, yeah.
I also listen to podcasts while I work, but that's besides the point. I had a hard time with the news, and I don't like the news, but the fact that they would rather talk about Trump's bullshit with Puerto Rico instead of talking about the massacre.
Yeah.
The massacre that
Right.
happened on Sunday.
Well, that's just, you know, we're removed about, so last weekend, was it last weekend the president goes to Puerto Rico and he just is a fool?
Yeah, he was a total dick.
Yeah, he was a
don't believe-
complete
don't-
fool.
Do not get me wrong. I am
It's-
so sorry about Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. I am.
It's terrible.
But just their little back and forth, I didn't care about that. I want to know about 58 people
But
that
he
were murdered.
But he goes. I'm just saying. This is what I'm saying. He goes there and you just show we don't have leadership.
Yeah,
we don't have anyone.
Paper towel.
Right. And then we wake up Monday morning to a massacre, and then Jack. The weather's weird here too.
The weather,
you know what I mean?
weather's just
and then,
bad
here.
here.
Work continues and
Hurricane
and
Nate's
everything else, and it's just yes, we're right here in the middle of the nation. We're removed from Puerto Rico and Las Vegas, but isn't it just this palpable?
There's been a lot. There's
And
been a lot of discussions about just
a lot of stuff
in our history classes that we've spent almost
Have you guys
all
talked about it at
Monday.
school?
Almost all Monday, we talked about the massacre.
Yeah.
That's the thing that made me mad about it. I didn't know anything about it until I looked on my phone, and I wanted to know more while listening to the radio. That's why I listened to the radio. But
For the news.
The thing that makes me mad is that they always fixate on this stupid orange dude that's living in a White House and his crap, and they don't focus on the big stuff that we need to be worrying about. Like the fact that he wrote out in a tweet, I'm breaking my own rule right now, and I'm stopping. Never mind.
Well, see, to me, it just I don't.
No,
mind
I think
him, I don't mind him talking about because it just shows, the despair and the frustration that we have in the country. So here's the question I have for you guys: what are some things that when you're in a down mood like that, what's a good suggestion to do? You know what I mean?
I watch The Office.
Okay,
That's a fair.
so you want to get cheered up? Here's some ideas. Find like-minded people.
Oh, okay.
Avoid arguing with people on the internet. I mean, Facebook is the worst, right?
Yeah, I can't stand it. That's the only reason why I just put my Ink-tober stuff on. That's it.
Get a dose of positivity.
A dose.
Yeah. Be the good that you want to see in the world. Jack, what do you do to cheer yourself up?
I play video games.
Which ones?
I'm playing something called Players Unknown Battlegrounds, and basically 100 people are on an island and they all have to kill each other, and you're one of the 100 people.
I do play video games, but at the same time I work on my animation.
How about this one? Call a friend. You guys have a friend you turn to?
Yeah, he lives down the
Cheer you
hall.
up? That's good. Good.
I got Herman.
He doesn't make me feel better though.
But if I call Herman, he kind of sits there and says, "Yeah, you're gay." Hangs up the phone.
Wow, that's exactly what my friend says. So like, he doesn't make me feel any better about myself. He's just a dick.
He sits there, insults me, and then puts the phone down.
And you think my wife would make me feel better, but she doesn't either. No.
Well, it's hard because she's affected by it too. So here's the thing that says, get your favorite food. That's not good for me because I'll go get myself a cheeseburger, and it will be delicious,
It's
but
either
it's still
cheeseburger or
not a good
candy
thing
for me.
Yeah. So,
That or sushi.
A movie? Is there a movie that you always
Nice.
that always get you?
I want to watch Blade Runner 2049 so
Is it
bad.
out yet?
It comes out this week.
Okay, so maybe that would be a good a weekend thing where you could do.
I'm waiting for my movie pass.
Now, Keith,
I've seen that.
I ordered one and I still haven't gotten it.
If you get it, tell me how it is because I really
will.
want one.
I will. Cody
Sorry.
got his today. He's such a dick.
Uncle Paul, you sign up for this thing and they give you like a debit card, and that
I've heard
debit
about
card,
this.
yeah, it can be used at any movie theater one time per day.
I bought one.
Wow.
How much
Oh,
was it?
yeah.
$10 a month?
$11.99.
A month?
Add that to
See,
the,
add that.
Yeah,
Add that.
that's
You're
my
at
list.
you're at
But see, I don't
$70
watch-
now.
I don't watch movies enough to do that. Now,
I will now.
I'd go see movies twice.
Once I get it, I will be now.
Keith is texting us, so he listens to Andy Kaufman jokes.
Oh,
So that's kind of a good thing to
that
do.
is fun. I like Andy
you do as
Kaufman.
So I guess maybe let's come up with things in the future.
Louis C.K.
Oh, we have a caller.
Ooh.
Hello, Mr. LeBear.
Caller, are you there?
Hey.
Can you hear us?
I'm fine. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. What do you do when to cheer up? Now, one thing that cheered me up today, a friend noticed I was down a little bit, and he texted me, said, "Are you doing okay?" And I said, "Yeah, thanks for asking." That cheered me up. He's a good friend.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keith, what do you do?
Yes. I would like to tell you how I cheer up when I hear about bad news.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I like to listen to Andy Kaufman jokes.
Yes.
Yes. So
Why don't you tell us one?
like him wrestle some women, and I also like to tell you an Andy Kaufman joke.
Yeah, would you mind?
Yeah, go ahead and do
Are
it.
you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. We're
Okay.
ready.
My wife's dinner and cooking is so bad.
How bad is it?
It's so bad, it's terrible.
Wah, wah.
I think that is a great.
That's a
Yeah,
great.
that was a good one. Are you writing that one in the notes?
That's a great joke.
Drew's writing that in the notes.
Oh wait, we can't do that now.
But I'm trying to listen to the show and the phone at the same time. It's kind of hard.
Well, thanks for participating. We appreciate it.
Oh,
Always
yeah.
a pleasure,
Yes, no
Keith.
problem.
Always a
Hey,
pleasure.
Yes.
here's something I'm kind of hearing about stuff.
Yeah.
Is that they're now talking about the shooter? It was like dead 3 years ago. Is that true?
He was
And if it's
dead
true,
3 years ago. What does that mean?
Are we? Like they said, the killer really didn't kill on Monday. That he's actually dead.
Oh, yeah,
because
he's
of
dead.
Finding his, that
Yeah, no,
that profile.
Yeah, that he's.
Is that?
what?
Is that true? I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that's true. He killed himself. He also left a note.
He killed himself.
He killed himself.
But I thought he passed away 3 years ago, and it was somebody else they're looking for. But they're saying he killed himself.
So
I don't know. I don't know.
Conspiracy theory.
Wait. Let me take a step back. So the guy they say did it is actually
he's dead before he actually did the crime.
Wow.
And
Just spider cricket.
that's this rumor. I don't
Wow.
know.
Hey, well, thanks
But
for.
it doesn't make me feel. It doesn't cheer me up or anything.
Thanks
knowing
for
that,
bringing
but
us up with
still.
Andy Kaufman, then bringing us down with that. We appreciate it.
Yes. Alrighty. Talk to you later.
All right. So that's Keith. We appreciate Keith saying that, and Jack. Jack is raising his hand.
Yeah, I would just like to say I just did a huge favor to the KCTK studio because I just killed a cricket that would have annoyed the hell out of us.
It's not a cricket. It's
What?
a spider cricket.
I hear the word cricket, so that means I killed the cricket. You're welcome. I'm gonna go throw this away now.
My Little Pony, hey.
All right. Let's take another break, and then we'll be back and wrap up this thing we call KCTK's Week Review. Bye.
Hi, this is Chris Whiting, and I got something to say. I want to tell you about my friends at Liberty Realty, people that give you freedom from home buying pressure. Our country is all about freedom, right? But where's your liberty when you buy a home? It seems like everyone is after your wallet instead of helping you find a home that fits your needs. You need your liberty. Liberty Realty, that is. They work for you. They protect your rights. Liberty Realty agents are buyer's agents, meaning they work for the one paying for the house, you. Not the builder, not the seller, you, the one making the most important purchase in your life. I know these folks. They care about what they do, and they'll take care of you. So call Liberty Realty at 816-833-6300. They'll give you freedom from the headaches of buying a home. That's 816-833-6300 for Liberty Realty, your buyer's agent. And tell them Chris sent you.
It's just what you've been waiting for. You asked for it, now here it is. The new official Superman t-shirt with the official Superman insignia. Look, the insignia is printed right on the front in bright wash-proof colors. It's just like Superman's. And the t-shirt itself is heavy quality pre-shrunk cotton with taped shoulders and interlock neckband to prevent sagging and stretching. Think of the fun you'll have with your official Superman t-shirt. And now, here's how you can be the first in your gang to get yours. For each Superman t-shirt you want, send the top from a box of Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes and only 50 cents in coin. Be sure to ask Mom to include your exact size, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12. Send your order direct to Superman T-shirt, Box 320, Battle Creek, Michigan. Or you can use the handy order blank on the back of the package. Don't wait. Get your box of Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes and send for your new official Superman T-shirt today.
It's not about anything else.
Go to your room and lock the door, 'cause when you try it once, you want to try it some more. Size doesn't matter, and that's a fact. It might be small, but it's a big impact. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell. Everybody does it, they like it a lot. You can do it at school, just don't get caught. It takes a few minutes if you don't delay. Take your time, it could last all day. Bust a nut, bust a nut. Grab a bag of corn nuts and bust a nut. They're lightly toasted and hard as well. Enjoy yourself, we won't tell.
Corn Nuts, an intensely crunchy corn snack, comes in 7 nut-busting flavors. Bust a nut at a convenience store near you.
welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. And just because we take all the top requests throughout the week, when you give us a call at 913-735-0060, here is Dr. Demeno with the Shaving Cream song.
I have a sad story to tell you. It may hurt your feelings a bit. Last night I went into my bathroom and I stepped in a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen. Here we are in this fine, yuppie coffee joint. I hate to be picking a nit. But hey dude, I ordered Cafe Latte Supreme and you brought me a cup full of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen.
I thought he was going to say, like, another word and stuff like that.
The running back takes a handoff from the quarterback. He gets a block. Ooh, what a hit. He's out in the clear. He's going all the way. Oh, he trips on a big pile of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always be keen.
Jack shave yet?
Yes. I get the growth.
I went swimming in the Atlantic Ocean.
Drew doesn't shave.
I thought that I'd cool off a bit. But accidentally, I swallowed some water. Let me tell you, it tasted like shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always look keen.
Yes, that's Dr. Demeno, and that's the Shaving Cream song. It's hilarious because you think they're going to say shit, but they don't.
Have you ever heard of the Assumption song?
The Assumption song?
Makes an ass out of you and me.
No. If you look that up, you will be quite surprised.
You know what? Maybe that will be our request next week.
Yeah.
Last week we played I Want to Kiss Her, but she won't let me. And this is the Shaving Cream song. We talked about taking over Dr. Demeno's crazy songs.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going.
But guess what? He's not dead. He's alive. He still has a show. People actually listen to him.
He's not dead.
So...
All right, Chris Cavanaugh, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. So sorry, Dr. Demeno, that I thought you were dead. I said you were dead last week, but you're not. So, yeah, I apologize for that.
The Droosh is dead.
I do want to start a new feature. I do some stand-up from time to time.
Yeah, give it a little shuffle.
And
when are you gonna continue that? Because I really like your show.
Oh, you liked my stand-up?
I had a great time. I got drunk.
I love your stand-up.
Oh yeah, you did come to mine.
Yeah,
I was
did.
thinking,
I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
I was drunk.
Well, thank you.
X out of that.
Thank you. I
Or
appreciate
leave it
that.
up.
And I laughed at everybody's jokes except for that one girl. Felt bad.
Well, I appreciate
kinda
that.
hit flat.
But you got to keep writing. So every week I'm going to give you a new joke. So I need
Okay.
you to announce me up to stage.
All right. And ladies and gentlemen, the funniest guy in town, Paul.
Hey everyone. Hey, did you see this NFL controversy?
Oh.
Yeah. Some people are upset that the football players are protesting. Can you believe it? They're protesting. And although I personally wouldn't, I believe that Tim Tebow has a right to take a knee.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, okay, so they're not all winners, folks, but we're going to write a joke. We'll maybe put together
You know
a
what?
stand-up.
If I laughed, it's funny.
Did you see where I was going with it, though?
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Did you?
I didn't
Gotta
laugh,
get
though.
with Jesus.
Okay, so, yeah, that's a new feature. We'll do that every week. But, again, we know this. We know this. We talk about this all the time. No one cares. No one cares about new features. They only care about news of a douche. No, news from the Droosh.
Hey, what's going on? This is the Droosh. Okay, so the dishes you should avoid at chain restaurants, according to the people.
Oh, this ought to be good. This ought to be real good.
So we got
I
ourselves.
hope it's not a Big Mac.
No? We'll see.
Kermit.
We'll see.
All right.
Kermit.
All right. So we have got a beware of beverages. The true horror is most likely lurking in your drinking glass, not your chicken entree. One Redditor with the ever relatable handle You are butt guys.
Okay.
Great. Soda is the big one. Not only is it incredibly unhealthy,
Yeah.
every single place I worked had mold in their soda gun or machine. I cleaned them,
Ew.
of course, but there's only one of me and a few million restaurants.
Yeah.
That's gross.
That's probably true.
Yep.
Because they get that sticky syrup in there, and they probably just... And, people that work in the places, they're not spending their time. They don't give a heck.
No. Okay, fast food shouldn't be too fast. Buffalo Wild Wings. If your wings don't take at least 10 minutes to come to your table, you're getting old, crusty wings. We are supposed to cook a minimum amount each time, and they could only sit so long, and then we get our asses chewed for high waste. So we stop wasting old wings and serve nasty, crusty wings. This is especially bad between 12:45 and 4:30. Once it hits dinner rush, it usually isn't a problem.
That's a long time.
But happy hour was always a problem.
So would you care if you got older ones?
No, I really wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't mind it. I have had old wings before, technically, and they kind of come out crispier. I don't know why.
Do you ever send food back?
I've never actually sent food back.
Yeah, that scares me a little bit.
I've never done it because I have seen Road Trip, and I see what happens when you send food back.
That's probably a little exaggerated, but it's probably kind of true. You know what I
I've
mean?
also seen Waiting, and I also see what happens when you
Oh.
are a dick.
That was terrible.
Yeah. I worked at a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
That did happen.
Oh.
What restaurant did you work at?
I worked at Bob Evans. So I'm going to tell you a little story. So I had this one guy. I'm not going to name names or anything like that.
Stop it!
So I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but this one employee that worked there decided to come in on his day off. So while these guys are working, he decided to get a chicken salad sandwich. I mean, chicken salad, just a chicken Caesar salad. I apologize.
Right.
So
like
what happened?
a regular thing someone
Just
would get.
Yeah, regular thing. So this guy, who were named nameless, decided to grill up this chicken, put it in his mouth, swish it around, put it in the bowl, and then mix it together with the dressing. The dude gave him a tip, said
Why?
it was the best chicken Caesar salad he had
Why
ever had.
did he do that?
Because this guy was a dick.
Oh. Okay.
The guy that came in,
Okay.
he was usually a brown-nosing dick.
Okay.
So I get it. Same time,
Gross.
we also used to do the waiting game, penis game. We used to do that as well.
God, that's disgusting. I worked at fast food, and I never did anything like that.
Yeah, we never did it. And I never did that at Wendy's, but Bob Evans has got its own thing. It's closed now.
Thank God. So soda, chicken
Soda
wings.
and
What else?
chicken wings.
What else on the list?
That was actually it. And then they talked about McDonald's. McDonald's having old cheeseburgers and fries.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
and
I don't
we've
think
had that.
I don't think they do anymore. Because many years ago when I worked there as a teenager, 50, 60 years ago, we made them right when you ordered them.
Yeah.
But now we made them and then you got them.
Yeah.
But now they make them as you come.
Yeah. And
So I don't
the
think
first one was Olive Garden with the
Olive
soda.
Garden.
That was Olive Garden.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't go to Olive Garden.
Don't go to
soda.
Olive Garden. And then the second one was Buffalo Wild Wings, and the third was McDonald's.
Well, that was a very disgusting.
You're welcome. I hope
news
everybody
news.
learned a little something.
Yeah. So we've had a great show. We've talked about all kinds of things, mostly serious things.
Yeah, pretty serious.
I'm
not gonna lie, it was fun.
We had someone just walk into our studio.
Yeah.
And start showing pictures. We had Keith participate. But Jack, let's wrap this up. What else do you got to say before we close the show?
For as big as a company as Google is, you'd think they'd be able to make a phone that looks relatively attractive. Their new phone, which is the Pixel 2 that's coming out, is really ugly, and it also has this new feature called I don't know exactly what it's called, but you squeeze the phone and it activates Google Assistant, like their Siri. So I'm just sitting there. You know how many teenage boys are gonna have Google Assistant pop up whenever they
They're
are
gonna break their
So
phone.
they're
gonna break their phone.
grabbing it, and you grab it.
If you hold it like normal and you just squeeze, Google Assistant will pop up.
Google Assistant may help you.
Exactly. They'll be sitting there doing their business, whatever they do, and just, hey, Google Assistant.
Hi, Google.
No, don't assist me.
I didn't mean to grab you. I saw a girl.
Is it called Google Assistant?
Yeah, it is
Is that
called-
like the Siri?
Yes.
Of the,
It is the Siri.
I like Siri has a name. I like that better.
Yeah, I do too.
She does sound sexy.
Wow. We weren't.
What up, girl?
Weren't expecting that.
What up, Siri girl?
We did not expect that. So, do you want to tell us more about Google at some point?
What's it look like? Is it a block?
It is ugly. It is ugly. That's all you need to know.
So it's not a square. What shape is it?
It is a square. All phones are squares.
Okay,
now.
then how is it ugly if it's just a square? Or sorry, rectangle. This isn't a square. This is a rectangle.
I am not going to discuss this with you on camera right
Fine.
now.
Then don't talk to me about it.
So next week we'll get another
a little update. We'll dabble in it a little bit.
I like that little dabble. And then next week we're all going to talk about me and my Ink-tober.
Yes. Ink-tober's coming back. Joke. Probably a request of the song. What's the name of the song?
Assumption
Oh,
song.
it's called the Assumption
song. So we got a lot. I mean, I'm sorry, folks. You got to wait a whole week.
Yeah.
But you can listen to this over and over again and get a hold of us if you have any questions or anything. Thanks for joining us all, folks. Thanks, Drew. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Jack. Thanks, Kermit.
Yeah, and everything like that.
So stupid.
Thanks, Kermit.
That's about it. Thanks, folks.